General Publishing. It's totally weird, totally loaded.
General Publishing Company, I get an extra 2% if I mention it.
Oh, then mention.
What was the name of the company again?
General Publishing Group.
Now, is that going to be an extra 4% now?
Bit by bit, putting it together. Piece by piece, only way to make a work of art. Every moment makes a contribution. Every little detail plays a part. Having just the vision's no solution. Everything depends on execution. Putting it together, that's what counts.
Celebrities' homes like Michelle Lee and Demi Moore and Roseanne, and see a whole new side of them. And a personal tour. Donna Mills is going to give us a tour of her celebrity kitchen. Hiya, Donna.
Hi, Oprah.
Thank you very much, Donna Mills. Now I want you to meet Michael McCreary. Michael is a photographer who captured Donna's kitchen and other favorite rooms of Hollywood stars in this beautiful book. It's called Havens, and all the proceeds from the book benefit pediatric AIDS charities.
Some people just can't get enough of their favorite celebrities. If you've ever been to LA, you've probably seen those maps to the stars' homes that they sell on the corners. Well, a new book offers glimpses into the stars' homes, and it ought to be a big hit.
Michael McCreary, author of the new book Havens, visited the homes of the rich and famous to see where they go to get away from the hustle and bustle.
It's your photographic eye.
Right. Well, it's funny because, you know, many of the celebrities, you know, where we've rearranged their furniture, you know, to make it look good for the camera, they've left it that way.
Ounce by ounce, putting it together. Small amounts, adding up to make a work of art.
You wrote a book about sex therapy, right?
Yes.
Let me see the book. I'll hold the book up. Where is it? Let me see it. See, here it is. The Secret of World-Class Lovers, Erotic Tips and Sensual Stories for a Lifetime of Sexual Fulfillment by Jade Barrymore.
Well, Drew Barrymore is Hollywood's reigning wild child, and her mother, Jade, also lived life in the fast lane. But the two haven't spoken in years. Now, a new book about, of all things, sex may help bring them together. It's today's extra special report.
Probably the biggest honor I think I've ever received in my whole life.
Drew Barrymore is talking about a dedication made to her in her mother's new book, Secrets of World-Class Lovers.
Here, with her hot-off-the-press pictorial, please welcome back to our show, Jade Barrymore.
Yay!
Jade!
Taking every comment as it comes, learning how to play the politician like you play piano, bass, and drum.
A gentleman has put together other signs of the times, and in fact, some of them turn out to be forgotten fads and fabulous flops. Please welcome Paul Kirchner, who's put this fun collection together. How are you, Paul? Nice to see you.
Fine. Nice to meet
Welcome.
you. What were the world's greatest failures? Author Paul Kirchner shows us next.
Gee, they all seem like good ideas at the time. The Edsel, Billy Beer, and other forgotten fads are in this week's book bag. Forgotten Fads and Fabulous Flops by Paul Kirchner, presented by Rhino, the folks with the cool record company.
Now shake it, make it, do you think?
Every minor detail is a major decision. Have to keep things in scale.
And when Fluffy and Bowser just won't do, how celebrities come up with perfect pet names.
We've got Sifi, Gun, Iowa, Hero, Rock and Rob, Moro is here.
Pets, you gotta love them, but if you gotta call them, you need a name. Picking one can be a challenge for celebrities and everyday folks alike.
Did they name their pets? Well, Robert Davenport has written a book about that, and, oh, Davenport's cat is Rocky.
His name is Richard Selzer, but the world knows him as Mr. Blackwell, notorious, of course, for his worst-dressed list. Blackwell made a fortune spending his days designing clothes for famous actresses. But according to a brutally frank autobiography, he spent most of his nights with famous actors.
His book is titled From Rags to Bitches.
Yeah.
The book is Mr. Blackwell, From Rags to Bitches.
I wonder what
No
that means.
offense.
Where he, that's right, when he reveals everything.
Many of you may know Mr. Blackwell as creator of the worst dressed list, which I have made. He has just written his autobiography called From Rags to Bitches.
Putting in a personal appearance, gathering supporters and adherents.
And there's the book, and you can look terrific if you're this young lady, at least. Feel great, be beautiful over 40. Lillian Mueller is our guest.
A little bit of hype can be effective, as long as you can keep it in perspective. Even when you get some recognition, everything you do, you still audition.
Coming next, it's Live with Regis and Kathy Lee. Us old Blue Eyes, the chairman of the board. No matter what you call him, she calls him Dad. New author Nancy Sinatra shares intimate stories of life with her famous father.
Never be anybody like him again, no doubt about it. One of the world's greatest entertainers, and nobody knows him as intimately as his daughter Nancy. She's captured the true essence of her dad in this commemorative new book called Frank Sinatra. It's an American legend, and it's a pleasure to have Miss Nancy Sinatra with us right now. Nancy.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they are. Hi, guys.
Now, live on Day and Date.
One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you.
Her boots were made for walking. Right into the Day and Date studios. The chairman of the board's little girl is speaking frankly about Daddy Dearest.
Every birthday is a big to-do as far as I'm concerned. I think that he's worth at least a once-a-year celebration.
Nancy Sinatra talks about her famous father as he approaches 80.
And we'll have the inside story of one of music's biggest stars, Frank Sinatra.
Plus the premiere of a never-before-heard Sinatra recording.
And the people who know him best answer questions from our audience.
It's a special tribute to the chairman of the board coming up.
From CBS News in New York, this is CBS This Morning.
Maybe one. Building up the image, shot by shot, keeping at a distance doesn't pay. Still, if you remember your object and not give all your privacy away.
General Publishing Group.
Oh, you are with them?
Yes.
Oh, you're very lucky.
Oh, I am.
I didn't realize you had
They're
General Publishing
They're
Group.
the best. They're cool.
You should be very grateful.
Putting it together, bit by bit, beat by beat, part by part, sheet by sheet, chart by chart, track by track, by reel by reel, by pat by sack, by snip, by shot by shot, by step by step, by shot by down, and that is the state of the art.